Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA. Define your genetics. Choose pick your main color. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a Deadeye chosen. Pick a class. Commando. Psyphreak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Scythe. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at it, but for you, it's not only across—
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright—
You can't contradict—
Because you—
But remember—
right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Time to see what's above. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment, changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Done. You're in pain. On the ropes. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Person. Wow, wow, wow. That paid off. Seems strong enough. Buffer than ever. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and need the right key. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to them. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Sure to be useful. Right where it counts. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against... He presents... It was... Had it... Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. The potato people, or Nono, you found one. You should be proud. The Nono's key energy. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono... He lost you there for a while. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of date. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the film. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone. He's heard the Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be.
That's a spark of light!
What's there to like about...
Not as much as it hurts to look...
Always
And you're...
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will... Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says... Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. Finders keepers. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Said
Zata idzie mój to tloho. Karieżne stace. Paro, ja put
the Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
ja put
He welcomes you to the Jagni fort.
skuni.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall.
Tel nowazi ale dolo.
There's
Tada,
sometimes one memory can make another. There were 6 of them.
você si
Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that.
na zena kas pripatne?
He was
Don zadne?
the sea.
Paro,
Their kin. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
novi.
Even if you see the world differently.
Od liseninjo vlada.
One-
Ožekal. Tada,
He rem-
ja put
The deep cut. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. You're half dead. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out. Goops. He thinks you should really know how to swim. Knowing how to swim won't. He says that wasn't too bad. At least you learned. But you need practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. She's not unhappy with your... You should know. She'll see... She'll be waiting for you. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. It's your own future you're risking by not caring. He wonders what usefulness you found. So he can work he says you did well. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting. You'll continue to build. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to That's all she's You They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're... She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She's there for all. It's... Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for trade. He'll talk to her, sure. He's curious to see what... The style might be too Your Muma says it's about time you got...
Ala.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Kanamunta.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Domale tuku.
Bit-
Pola kodo.
Catchy.
Beri.
Your Muma says
Naro kuri kumbala mua.
it's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see.
Taifanana numa.
You're lucky to have such a fine...
Amun.
Your Muma said,
Apli tonumuta.
rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Yo- Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff Hulk's on the loose. Slash him down. Want to fall back. Right between the eyes. Running low. becoming terminal.
Dalada nobdato avavavde urui.
You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost.
Uyupe yatuba mape oelme tafpe tuba.
Look, an emergency box from the... Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close. The Toxanol Corporation. Well, there mu- Let's see. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. That's a Myriad tribe outpost. Finished him off. Slash. The Vespidat outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe.
Så at sige, for at sige.
Says you need to hit them where it hurts. In
Lille senere farani, så tavle med.
try 'em.
Emma siger, eller tro, eller så.
They're eager to start the takeover now.
Fader senere tiner mig tag.
Here's the first line of defense. Bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. That wasn't the right way. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Wishes there was another way, but they'll do their best. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger.
You know, it's been a while without thinking of you, but the thought makes me smile. I'm so tired of wanting more than this. I know it